Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Shantel, and this is Bookmas Day 8. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So we're basically just gonna do a little chit chat about my top 5 favorite authors. Obviously, this probably will change in the future as time goes on, but these are definitely my top authors of this year, and I just love them so much. So let's get right into this video. So these are not in any particular order of like favorite author of all time to like the fifth on the list. These are just how I pick up these books to show you. So a little preface there, but Catherine Center. So this is a book on my shelf by her that I haven't read yet, but I have read The Bodyguard and Hello Stranger, and I loved those books. Bodyguard was a 5-star book. Hello Stranger was 4.5. But the more I think about it, the more I feel like it actually is a 5-star because every time I think about it, I smile. So just based on the vibes and stuff, I love that book. And I love Catherine Center. So this is a rom-commers. This is one of the ones I have on my shelf that she wrote. It has these really pretty pink sprayed edges to it. This one is obviously a contemporary romance. It follows Emma, who wants to be a screenwriter, and her hero, Charlie Yates, who basically just is kind of in the writing rut, and she is hired to basically fix his script. So that sounds really fun. I also have Things We Save in a Fire by her. I just didn't pull it down off my shelf, but yeah, I am so excited to read her backlist and continue on with her recent um, novels from the past couple of years that I need to catch up on. So, yay, I'm excited. The next author is J.K. Rowling. She obviously is very acclaimed for the Harry Potter series. This is just book one. I wasn't going to bring down the whole bin from up above, but yeah, I really like her writing style. She just brings so much heart into her books and stuff, and I give so much props to her for having such a hard time getting her books published, but then like just persevering, and now we have this whole world and multiple different audiobooks and different um, like there's so much. There's merch, there's Universal Studios, there's all this immersive stuff and everything, and it just really has built like a community of people who love her books, but not even just that, but also um, like they're able to come together and be nerdy and just I don't know, I just love it. I love the nerdiness of it all. So, but I haven't read books 4 through 7 yet for the Harry Potter series, but already she's one of my top favorite authors of all time. Just because the first like 3 books in that series solidified that for me. So they've all been 5 stars. Then we have Brandon Sanderson. I have read A Skyward, but I haven't finished Trust of the Emerald Sea. I need to. I just haven't gotten to yet. I also have Mistborn on my bookshelf, but that series kind of intimidates me, so we'll see. But I did love Skyward. I think it is 5 stars. And I'm thinking I'm going to adore Trust. So I'm hoping this is also 5 stars. But yeah, I just really like his world building and how immersive, not say that word to save my life. It is though. I just really enjoy how heartfelt and relatable his characters are. I don't feel like he necessarily tries too hard. He doesn't write in a pretentious way. He writes in a way that you can really relate and you feel for these characters. And even though they're sci-fi or fantasy, you still think of them like they're real people. I just really appreciate that. I don't know. There's something about, especially his female characters. Some men don't write female characters, especially young female characters, very well, but he doesn't do it in a suggestive or weird or gross way. He writes with such warmth and such heart that really makes me feel seen. And I don't know, I just really, really love Brandon Sanderson's writing. I just think that he is one of the greatest writers to come out of the century, and I'm just so happy that I have his books. Okay, so the next one is Marissa Meyer. Gilded and Winter are two books that I have read from her um, either this year or the past year, and they both were 4.5 or 5 stars. I read the entire Lyric Chronicles. I read the first book of her Gilded duology. I read Instant Karma from her, and I've read um, the graphic novel. I forget what it's called. But the graphic novel that's like after the Lyric Chronicles. I haven't read the Renegades series yet, but I would like to. So I do have Cursed on my TBR from her, so I need to go read that. But yeah, I just love her. I love how detailed her books are, and that's one of the reasons why this book is like close to 900 pages, right? How many pages is this book? I'm so curious. 824. Yeah. There's a reason why her books are kind of chunky, but I like the detail because it's not overbearing. You don't feel like, oh my word, would this lady just shut up? You don't feel that way. You know, it's like, oh, I can just picture it in my mind. I can imagine it like a movie in my mind when she's writing. It's so good. And I love the found family that she writes in a lot of her books, or most of her books. And I also love the relationships because they're not toxic, they have good communication. And I think that I really appreciate how um, strong the characters are as individuals, and then they come together as a couple. Chef's kiss. It's beautiful. I love her, and I so far have loved every single book that I've read by her. The only one that wasn't my favorite was Instant Karma. It just is a little too YA for me, but the rest of the books that I've read from her are beautiful, and I love them, and I love her. Okay, last but certainly not least, we have Leah Dobrinska. I love, I love Leah Dobrinska. Okay, let me just say, if you don't read any other book by her, but you read this book, Friends Don't, you will be okay. You'll be good. This book, perfection, 5 stars. I adored this book. I ate this book up. Mac and Poppy, I'm gonna call her Rose, that's the other sister. Mac and Poppy are some of the sweetest people, and like just honestly one of the most genuine couples I have read about in a book in a very long time. And the whole found family aspect of just their family and this town and everything is so so good. And then we have the Loxburgh Lane mystery series. This one's Fall in Love. This one's Loxburgh Lane. She has another series called Mapleton, and then there is her new series. First book is called Troubled Waters. That one I have on Kindle. I haven't read yet, but I really, really want to. I'm thinking probably in January. But this is a Loxburgh Lane or Loxburgh mystery series, but kind of as a nod to Loxburgh Lane, Nancy Drew. Um, this series also really, really good. This one's a trilogy. It is completed. I read all 3. Ah, so good. She does mysteries and romance so, so well. She's very versatile in that way. Honestly, she would write like a sci-fi or a fantasy. I would probably eat that up too. So good. She just has such a way with the whole small town aspect of her books that don't make it feel like it's a caricature or a stereotype. Sometimes that can be a bad thing, you know, where it feels a little too gimmicky or hallmarky. She does it in such a way that you just kind of pack your bags and move there. And I just love her writing. She's funny, she's witty. I just love her. I just love her. And I am currently reading her backlist. So I've read both of these series, completed them. I need to read Troubled Waters, and I need to read 2 or 3 more books from her backlist, and then I'll have to wait until she writes something else. So I'm kind of procrastinating so I can kind of be like, oh, well, at least the next book is coming, you know. So just, I love her, and I love that she's from Wisconsin. So yeah, that's my favorite authors of this year, my top 5. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to comment, share, subscribe, and like this video. That would be amazing. And I will see you tomorrow for Bookmas Day 9. Bye.